Hi, it's Pete Reed from Illuminate ICT, and what we've actually got here is we're looking at PayPal with the idea of creating a button that we can embed onto a website to be able to take payments or donations online. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on PayPal and I'm going to click on the login button, and then it's going to ask me for my username and password. So I'll enter that information. And then I'm going to click on log in. Okay, when I first log into the site, it gives me various bits and pieces of information, including the amount of money that I've currently got sitting in my PayPal account. And I've also got the option for clicking on more in the corner there. So I click onto more, and then here it brings up this additional menu across the top. And what I want to use at this point in time is tools. So I'm going to click onto tools, and then here I've got payment buttons. So I've clicked onto payment buttons, and then I can now click onto create a button. Now there's various types of buttons that we can create, and we're going to just create a simple button that will allow us to take a fixed amount for a particular service. In this case, I think we'll play with adding an event place, a place on the training event. So I click on to create a new button, and then here it goes through the various options. Now first it says choose a button type and enter your payment details. So at the moment it says shopping cart. Well, I don't want a shopping cart, I want a buy now button. So there it is, it says buy now. I can give it a name, and this is going to be on a Drupal training event. And here I can give it an ID. Now this is optional, and what it means is that that code would actually be used as payments were received. So that could actually help to make it a little bit easier to track. So I'm going to call this Drupal 0103. So that would be Drupal 1st of March. Yep. And here I can then go in and I can type in the price that we actually charge, so that's £35. And therefore I need to make sure that's pointing to GBP. So there we go, that's all nicely set up. Here I've got various options where I could customize this. So I could add drop down menu with price option. So it could be that with a price option of, say for example, an additional £30 would give you access to all of the videos that we've ever created, or you could go on YouTube and get them for nothing. Or it could be that we may have a drop down that would say lunch can be provided for an extra couple of pounds or whatever. Okay. I don't want to customize any of that, so I'm quite happy with the way that that looks. Again, let's have a look at customized text or appearance. As you can see, it says PayPal button, and I could use a smaller button, display debit and credit card logos, select the button text. So at the moment it says buy now, and I could say pay now. Or pay now sounds much more aggressive. Oh, we'll have that one, yeah. Or indeed, I could use my own button image, but we're not going to do that at the moment. Underneath there, we've got postage. There is no postage, so I'm going to leave that one blank. And then I can declare which account I actually want to use for this particular account, this particular payment. Underneath there, I've got the track inventory where I could actually click underneath here and actually declare if I wanted to track the inventory. Now, if I'm going to track the inventory, then I will need to actually provide a page that would actually be linked to, so that it would actually warn the client that I've sold out. So I'm not going to have a sold out button. If it proves too popular, then I will simply just get a bigger room to run the event in. Step 3, customize advanced features. So here, if we can actually say, do you want to let your customers change order quantities? Well, again, I could say yes, to say that somebody could book more than one place on the event. Or then again, I could leave it where it is and people would have to go on and book individually. Can your customers add special instructions in a message to you? Well, again, I'm going to say yes. And then here I can actually say dietary requirements. And so people would actually be able to tell me if they've got any dietary requirements, dairy free or anything of that nature. Do I want my customer's postal address? Yes. And again here, when I can say tick this to take the customer to this URL if they cancel their checkout. So that could be a page on my website that would say, sorry you've cancelled. If there's any problems or anything like that, please get in touch and we can try and help. Yeah. Or it could be I would have a customer to say, take them to this URL when they finish checkout. So for example, I could take them to a page that says, thank you very much for completing your booking. Now, the useful part about having a special page for when you go to their checkout is that in the Google Analytics, we can actually set a goal of reaching that particular page. So therefore, we can actually say how many people have actually reached that final checkout page. So again, we can actually do that in that manner. Now, I haven't set these up, so I'm not going to use any of those. So all I'm going to do is come to the bottom here and create the button. So here we are. I've now got that button. Here it is. I've got the option to select the code. So I can click on select the code and I can click on Control C, and that is now ready for me to be able to use. So there I can now move across into my website and embed that code, and that would then allow me to see how that would actually look inside of my website. And then I can actually just run that and take the codes. Okay, so I hope that helps. I look forward to talking to you later. Cheers, bye.